Hello, welcome to OJ Studios. Please enjoy this week's chapter of Punishment 2, Return of Amanda, by Olivia Julius. Chapter 23 Carrie's Fashion. Brittany and I stepped out of my mom's car, the midday sun casting long shadows across the bustling mall's parking lot. Excitement buzzed in the air as shoppers hurried in and out of the mall's glass doors, their arms laden with bags from various stores. We walked in, Brittany and I stayed close behind my mom as we navigated the mall's bustling corridors. Our destination was Carrie's Fashion, a store known for its unique and stylish clothing. As we approached the store, I couldn't help but admire the window display, which showcased the latest trends and colorful outfits. As we walked, I glanced around, feeling the weight of a secret that I carried with me. To everyone else, I was just a girl out shopping with my mom and Brittany. The only ones who knew the truth, that I was a boy, were Brittany and my mom. It was a secret I guarded closely, fearful of how the world might react if they discovered my real identity. We reached the entrance of Carrie's Fashion, and a rush of nervousness washed over me. This was the same place that I was caught being a boy in a dress last year. Last year I was trying on dresses for Easter Princess when Carrie, the owner of the store, scared me, and I ended up dropping the unzipped dress that I had been trying on. Inside Carrie's Fashion, the store was a kaleidoscope of colors and fabrics. Racks of dresses and other girly items surrounded me. I looked over at Brittany, and her face lit up with excitement. She was a true girly girl, and her mind was likely racing with thoughts of all the fashionable outfits we could explore. While Brittany's eyes sparkled with anticipation, my own feelings were more conflicted. I couldn't shake the sense of weirdness. Last year I had said goodbye to ever wearing a dress again. That short punishment last year taught me that while I thought wearing dresses was fun, I definitely didn't want to continue as a girl. Carrie, the owner of the store, came out of the back and walked over to us. She smiled at both Brittany and me. "Well, hello!" Carrie said, "Georgia said you all might be here today." Carrie's warm greeting did little to ease my nervousness, given the awkward history of my previous visit to her store. I tried to muster a polite smile in response. "Hi," I replied, my voice a bit shaky. Mom thankfully stepped in for me. "We are here to get both Amanda and Brittany here dresses for tomorrow." Carrie's eyes sparkled with genuine enthusiasm. "Oh, that's wonderful! We have some fantastic new arrivals in stock! Feel free to explore and let me know if you need any assistance." Brittany couldn't contain her excitement and immediately started browsing the racks of dresses and accessories, her energy infectious as she oohed and awed at the colorful designs. I walked over to her and watched as the girly girl went to work on picking out a dress. All I could do was look at the dresses, knowing that I would be stuck wearing one of these in front of everyone tomorrow. Brittany was in her element, pulling out dresses left and right, examining them, and holding them up to herself. Some of them she held up to me, telling me to stand still so she could see if the one that she had in her hands would look better on me. Her enthusiasm was contagious, and I couldn't help but smile as I watched her. At the same time, a nagging sense of unease gnawed at me. Once I got back to Indianapolis, I would have to hide this dress next to the pink dress that I have been hiding for a year now. I decided to distract myself by focusing on helping Brittany find a dress. Might as well, of course, if I am going to be stuck dressing as a girl tomorrow, then I might as well have some control over what I wear. After a few minutes of looking, Brittany found a purple dress for me to try on. She handed it to me, and I walked over to the dressing rooms to try it on. I entered the dressing room, clutching the purple dress that Brittany had picked out for me. The room was well lit, and a full-length mirror hung on one of the walls, casting my reflection back at me. I couldn't help but feel a mixture of excitement and nervousness as I prepared to try on the dress. I began to undress from the dress that Brittany had me wear this morning to the mall, and I slipped the purple dress over my head. The back needed to be zipped up, and I learned from last year that I need to hold on to the dress so someone can zip it up properly. Stepping in front of the mirror, I examined my reflection. The purple dress was elegant. Last year the pink dress had small cap sleeves, but this one was sleeveless. My heart raced as I studied myself in the mirror. The feeling of wearing a dress like this again scared me, but also I had to admit that I did look like a girl. As I examined myself, Brittany's voice called from outside the dressing room, "How's it going in there, Amanda?" I took another deep breath and replied, It's okay, I guess." Brittany's enthusiasm was palpable. "Let me see," she said, pulling at the door handle. I hesitated for a moment, then opened the door with just a crack, revealing myself to Brittany. She beamed with excitement as she took in my appearance. "You look amazing, Amanda!" Brittany exclaimed, her enthusiasm genuine. "You have to get that dress!" She turned me around and zipped up the back of the dress encasing me into it. I blushed, feeling a mixture of emotions. The affirmation from Brittany was heartening, but I couldn't shake the underlying tension about tomorrow's events. "Are you sure?" I asked, looking at her for reassurance. Brittany nodded fervently. "Absolutely! It suits you perfectly! You'll be a beautiful Easter princess!" Feeling a bit more at ease with Brittany's support, I changed back into the dress that I came in with and exited the dressing room. I handed the purple dress to Mom, who put it on the counter. Brittany held up a blue dress and went into the dressing room and changed into the dress. After a few moments, Brittany emerged from the dressing room in the blue dress. The color suited her complexion beautifully, and the style was both elegant and fun. She twirled around, her eyes gleaming with excitement. The difference between her and I was night and day. She looked amazing to me. Brittany's energy was contagious as she twirled around in the blue dress. Her infectious enthusiasm was hard to resist, and I couldn't help but smile at her as she reveled in her chosen attire. "You look stunning, Brittany," I said, my voice filled with genuine admiration. "That dress is absolutely perfect for you." Brittany beamed and curtsied playfully, her enthusiasm shining through. "Thank you, Amanda! I can't wait to wear it tomorrow!" She couldn't hide her excitement, and it was clear that she genuinely enjoyed this whole experience. The contrast between Brittany's eagerness and my own hesitations was apparent, but at that moment, I chose to focus on celebrating her joy rather than dwelling on my apprehensions. After all, we were there to find dresses for both of us, and seeing Brittany so happy was a bright spot in the day. With both dresses in hand, Brittany and I stepped out of Carrie's Fashion, the bustling mall still filled with shoppers. Mom stopped us and handed me two $20 bills. I took it and looked back at her questionably. "Go to the food court and get some lunch," she said. "I'll meet you there in a half hour." I nodded and both Brittany and I walked down to the food court while Mom left in the opposite direction. As Brittany and I made our way to the food court with the money our mom had given me, the bustling mall environment surrounded us. Shoppers were scattered around, enjoying their meals and taking a break from their shopping sprees. The enticing aroma of various cuisines filled the air, making our mouths water. Upon reaching the food court, we surveyed the array of options available. There were fast food joints, pizza places, Asian cuisine stalls, and more. Brittany tugged at my arm. "Amanda, what do you feel like eating?" she asked, her enthusiasm undiminished. "I'm not sure, Brittany. You pick, and I'll go along with it." Brittany's eyes lit up as she spotted a place that served chicken tenders and fries. "How about some chicken tenders? They're always delicious," I nodded in agreement, feeling a bit of relief that Brittany had made a choice. We stepped into the line and placed our order, and I used the money our mom had given me to pay for our meals. With our food in hand, we found a table in the food court, and I couldn't help but notice the clock, keeping track of the time before Mom was to come back to us. As we ate, Brittany was animated, discussing tomorrow and how she wanted to be Eater Princess tomorrow. She explained that she was so close last year that this year she knew she would be Easter Princess this year. As the half hour ended, I looked around for Mom, so I could wave her over to our table. What I found instead sent a cold chill down my spine. As soon as I noticed her, she spotted me and smiled an evil smile. "Who are you looking at?" Brittany asked, looking behind her. "Rhea," I said sternly. "It's Rhea,